This one right here, this is my other warehouse, and this is the larger warehouse. This is a 40 by 30. This is a 35 by 30 over here. And right now, let me show you what I've got inside. You're going to see a giant, beautiful mess. Okay, well, it's not beautiful, but I've got 30 days to complete this, and we'll see what we can get going here. Okay, now, if you'll see all this mess right here, this is where I'm going through all my inventory. This is my current inventory here. Now, all this will be moved over. You can see I've already cleared this out here, cleared these shelves out. This will all be going to the other warehouse. This stuff here, this is stuff I've pulled from my store. I used to sell a lot of button shirts, and that's primarily what this is, men's button shirts. Now, I am selling some of these, and what I've been doing is I've been taking sets of 3. Say like I pull some Magellan or some Wrangler shirts. I have 3 short sleeve Wrangler shirts, size large. Well, I've been bundling them up and putting them for like $17.99 plus shipping, and bounce them out the door. And I made 12 bundles like that, and already sold 6 of them the first week. So that's helping me move some of this old inventory here. Now, granted, not all that I'm going to do that too. A lot of it I'm just going to donate, or what I may do is pile it all up, get an account, throw it on Facebook, and sell it to somebody cheaper than the bin store. I have no product cost in this. All my inventory's been paid for. Excuse me. So, but anyway, I'm going to be coming out of this warehouse here. I don't know if you can see, but right over there's an open door. I am moving all my fishing gear over there. I'm fixing to install a couple lights in there. I do have a plug there. I've been at this facility for 6 or 7 years now, leasing from them. I had a smaller warehouse before I moved up here, and I started out in my living room selling. So anyway, so I will be moving my boat, and my fishing gear will be right over there. All of this inventory here, once I go through it, will be moved over to this warehouse over here, which is a larger warehouse. It's got a lot nicer office. And like I say, I'm decreasing my footprint, because that warehouse that I'm going to be moving out of is costing me right at $1,000 a month, which is actually a good price for that building. My lease is almost up, so I'm $1,000 a month plus electric. I don't have water, but I do have insurance. I have insurance on it. So that building cost me about $1,200 a month. The locker that I'm moving to is $180 a month, and that's going to be just my fishing gear. Okay, and then this building here, I'm like 12 or 13 a month on this one here. Now, all my fishing gear here, yeah, excuse the mess. I just come back from a bunch of tournaments. I've been to 5 lakes in 10 days, and let me tell you something, I'm tired. I'm an old man in a kayak on my other YouTube videos here, because I tournament bass fish out of my kayaks here. But anyway, these kayaks and all this gear here, pretty much this whole row here, all the way to that back door, will be cleared out, and that's where this new inventory will go. And of course, I've got a whole bunch of tools back over here behind me. I'm a retired HVAC guy, and I've got a lot of HVAC tools. That's going to get reorganized, my tool area there. I'm getting rid of a lot of hard goods that I used to sell, and stuff is going to be donated or thrown away. Some of it's going to be sold off in bulk, but I plan to get, this is 30 feet long, and I plan on I'm going to put a row of shelves all the way down that wall. I'll bring another row, a double row up the middle, and then a fourth row down this side. So this should give me, this bay right here should give me the potential to hold probably between 8 and 9,000 clothing items because of the way I do my inventory. So anyway, I'm on this journey here of downsizing, not necessarily downsizing. I'm decreasing my footprint, changing my store up a little bit because I'm not selling jeans. I still pick up a few pair of pants, but usually the all lightweight stuff. And I'm not doing the button-down shirts as much. I'm still doing the button-down shirts that I'll do will be like a Robert Graham, or when I come across something really special and nice, I still pick those up because a deal's a deal. But anyway, decreasing my footprint, same amount of product, same amount of sales, less expenses. This is a journey here where I'm working on cutting out about $1,500 a month off my overhead. And like I say, this right here, this has been in my warehouse here. I'm taking up all this space here. Well, I'm moving this over to the other locker that I'm actually going to, this will be paid for out of my pocket because I use tournament winnings and things like that, and personal finances to finance my bass fishing trips. So my tournament fees and all that. But anyway, so join me in this journey here. I know it's a mess right now, and trust me, this is day one. I just rented that locker this morning. This is the 30th. Tomorrow's the 1st. I got in there one day early, you know, but they know me here. I've been here for, like I say, about 7 years. So anyway, you're going to see a revamped system here, cleaner, neater, more organized. I've got a much better office here I'm setting up. I've got a nicer desk, and it's air conditioned, and that's a plus right here in Texas, trust me, because it was 103 today, and man, if it wasn't for that air conditioned office, I would have been dying. So anyway, join me on this journey here. I will try to do weekly updates as I get this process, because tonight I start moving this stuff. I'm going to have my kayaks and a good load of that fishing equipment over there, and some shelving put up in there, and a workbench, and the lights hung. That will be done tonight and tomorrow. And then this is Thursday night, Friday morning, about 11 o'clock at night. And then I will start putting my shelves in here and moving my product over, and let's get this revamped. Be the same. My goal is same profits, same amount of sales, less overhead. So let's see if we can't whittle this down and refine this. It was different when I was working, and between eBay and my job, I was knocking down about $380 a year. Well, I retired, so I don't have that $120 a year income. I just have the eBay income in it, and when I first retired, I stepped off the gas a little bit, and so my sales dropped to about $140 a year, but I'm working on bringing that back up to about $250 a year in used clothing sales, and I'm going to run it all out of this one warehouse, all right? Hey, well, join me, follow me on this journey here, and I'll bring you updates I'll try to do it every 4 to 6 days. All right, we'll catch you soon.